Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. This is your girl, MamiSoTrue. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for joining me back for another video. Shout out to my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscription button and join the community of thrivers. Hit the notification bell. Don't miss my weekly videos and my live broadcast. Guys, make sure to smash that like button and leave a comment below. We're going to talk about it today. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you something very deep here. If you've dealt with a narcissist, there's something so deep about how you heal and move forward with your life. In today's video, we're going to talk about how your silence changes the narcissist game, because it does. And I'm going to talk deeper about what I mean by silence, because it's not what you think it is. You're dealing with a narcissist in a nutshell. You are dealing with someone who loves to bother you. They love to poke at you. They love to provoke you. They like to get up under your skin. They love to control. They want to dominate. They want to run your world. They want to run your life. They want to run your mind. They don't like for you to think for yourself. They don't like for you to think too deep. They don't like for you to be on top of your game. Like, they don't like for you to be alert, aware, and in tune. They like for you to be blind. They like for you to be submissive. They like for you to be willing to be that punching bag. And so if you're dealing with a narcissist, you're dealing with somebody draining. They can't help but to be someone that's not good for you. They can't help it. It's in their DNA. It's in their blood. It's in their design to be destructive, to be damaging, to be delusional, to be down low. It's in their blood to be disrespectful. All the D's. It's in their blood to be dumb. It's in their design to be dimbats. This is why if you've been through any type of manipulationship with a narcissist, you know what exhaustion is. And if you're an empath, you know what it's like to be torn down, beat down, and just feeling just crazy dealing with this type of a person. Can't even call him a person. Dealing with this entity, dealing with this broken baby who is never happy. Nothing is good for them. Nothing is enough for them. They're just entitled. They can't admit when they're wrong. And they're always scouting and praying for new victims. And so, obviously, this is not where someone like you belongs. Obviously, this is not where a good person can thrive. You cannot grow with a narcissist. You will not even glow with the narcissist, because they'll drain you, they'll abuse you, they'll use you up. They'll find ways to keep blocking you from reaching your highest potential. They'll find ways to keep you from constantly having to explain yourself, to be understood, to be loved properly. And that never happens. This is why your silence is a game changer for that narcissistic game show that you didn't know you were on. You were recruited by the narcissist to join their narcissistic game show, their clown show. This person needs you. You fit the image. You fit the narrative. You fit the narrative that they have in their delusional mind about their broken life, because their life is broken. They just make it look good. They make it look well put together, but deep down inside, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, it's disgusting. It's chaos. It's dark. It's dysfunctional to the T. Look at their family. Manipulationship, weird relationships they have with the mothers, the sisters, the siblings. I mean, the everything. And so you being in this type of manipulationship means you're in a whirlwind of chaos. There's confusion day after day. You're living in a world of lies. You're sleeping next to a master liar. You're sleeping next to the father of lies. And you being a good person, a person of light, a person who carries a moral compass, a person who believes in love, who carries compassion, a person who looks at the world from a loving perspective, right? That means you're kind. You have a good head on your shoulders. You look out for people. You put people first. You consider how what you're doing is going to affect other people. So you being in this narcissistic cycle of abuse keeps you constantly on edge. You're constantly trying to fight, explain, defend, trying to prove yourself to the narcissist, their family. This is when you're blind to it. This is when you don't know that the person you're in love with is not to be loved. This is when you don't realize that you're dealing with the devil themselves. Until you start to realize that that's what that is. Until you start to feel it in your spirit, your mind, your body, your soul, that this thing is what it is. And you being the person who used to fight, who used to defend, who used to try to explain, who used to want to, make it make sense. You want to go to counseling. You want to sit there and talk to these pastors and you want to pray about it. You become silent. You start to see, what am I praying about? Am I praying for the devil? What am I praying for? What have I not prayed for? You start realizing, yeah, I'm wasting my breath. I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my energy. I'm putting it in the wrong direction. So you start to change. You start to switch it up. You start to move different. Your prayers change. The people you talk to, you no longer talk to them the same. You start to move silently. You hush up. Even while you were in pain. Even when no one understood. When no one understood what you were going through, what you had to face, the emotions that you were dealing with when you're alone in that home, when you're laying up on that bed by yourself, when you had to let go of someone that you love. When people don't understand the pain of having to walk away from someone you love, whether narcissist or not, trauma bond or not, you love them. Your heart was invested. You thought this was a future. You thought this was a partner. You thought this was real love. You thought this was somebody that just needed your love. And they did. They do. They're just not equipped to give it back. Your silence changes everything when you embrace the truth. The truth is, I gotta love myself. The truth is, I gotta pay attention to what this really is. The truth is, I deserve better. The truth is, I can do better. The truth is, I was blind to what you really are. The truth is, I'm in love with what you're not. The truth is, I'm in love with an illusion. And this truth brings a certain sense of silence for you to now go from victim to victor, to now go from trauma to triumphant. Because you'll silently take your little broken heart somewhere and allow it to heal. You're not chasing them anymore. You're not calling their mother. You're not picking up anyone's phone calls that wants to talk to you about this narcissist, because you're living in a silent phase of this now where you just need a peace of mind. You need a sound mind. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to keep going back and forth with it. You're done with the ruminating. You don't want to ruminate, or you may want to ruminate in peace. It's your silence that changes the game for the narcissist, because now when you tap into this, you become powerful. They no longer have access. That's all they wanted. That's all they needed. Whether it was good, bad, negative, ugly, or pretty, they just want access to you. They need to hear your voice. They need to talk to you. They need to see you all discombobulated because of their drama, their issues, their lies. They need to be able to project their behaviors on you. They need to be able to blame shift and just, push things on you. Make you feel bad, make you feel guilty. If you're an empath, they want to keep you in that place where you're constantly taking the blame. You're constantly taking the blame. You're doing whatever you can to bring peace, keep joy, keep them happy. You're putting yourself on the back burner for them, and they enjoyed that. You made life easy for the narcissist. You allowed them to be the thriving narcissist that they are. That's why your silence changes the game. When you get silent, they get bothered. When you get silent, they get confused. When you got silent, That narcissist didn't really know what to do. Yeah, they went and flaunted like they got more money because they don't have you anymore. Life got better because they cut you off or whatever. Your silence is really just a reminder that they need somebody. They need to show off. They need to post up on social media. They got to prove to you and the whole world that they're in love with someone. They found the love of their life and it wasn't you. Even though you spent 10 years of your life serving this person. Your silence puts them in a place where they have no choice but to go ahead and continue the cycle with somebody else, new or old. Your silence makes them feel the need to find a replacement. Your silence have them narcissistically, delusionally believing they're in love with somebody else. They need someone else. They never needed you. They didn't love you. They don't even want your children. Whatever the scenario is, when you become silent, and when I mean silence, I'm talking about you withdraw, you fall back, you disconnect. You're no longer giving them what you used to give them. You're not reacting the same. They can't even get a hold of you. Your silence to the narcissist says, they have figured me out. This person done figured me out. Why can't I get her to blow up no more? Why is she not probing for more information? Why is my triangulation tactics not moving her? Why is he so quiet? Why is he not asking for sex anymore? Why is he so unbothered? Why aren't they bringing up these topics that they used to be concerned about anymore? Yeah, this person starts to become afraid because you're showing that you're fearless now. They don't have you walking on eggshells no more. You're not guessing what it is. You're not wondering if you're the problem. You know that it's them. You know that they've always been the problem. They are the issue. They have a problem. Your silence says, I see it. And I'm not interested in it. I don't want no parts in it. I'm over it. I'm done with it. Enjoy that. You, your family, your exes, go back to your wife. Enjoy that. Your silence says, man, I'm better than this. Your silence says, I'm done with this. I'm going to get my stuff together. I'm going to rebuild. And I'm going to go up. And your silence doesn't allow them to have any parts in that. This person wants to know your plans. They want to be a part of your future. They were future faking, but they always knew you were going to go somewhere in life, so they wanted to hang on. Your silence says you're cut off. You're not going to know my moves. You're not going to know my plans. You're not going to know my thoughts. You're not going to know nothing about me. You're cut off. I don't want you. I don't need you. I'm not interested in you. Your silence says, man, you're not in my head no more. You're not living rent-free up here in my little empath mind. I done figured it out. I'm moving on. If this is you, if this resonates with you, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscription button. And if you are working on yourself to get here and maybe need a life coach or some support, reach out to me. Book those life coaching sessions. All the details is in the description box below, along with the link to purchase MamiSoTrue merchandise and any other information you may need to reach me, work with me, speak to me, all that good stuff. You guys, thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed and stay true. Until next time, keep thriving. They're going to end up losing because you've learned the power tool. You've learned that there is no point going back and forth. There is no point trying to give what's not being received. Give it to yourself and thrive. Stay blessed and stay true. Bye, guys.